guys, welcome back to my channel. Natalie here with the Carolina Homeschooler. Today I want to share with you two history curriculums that we've used. One we're currently using and one that we've used in the past. And I just want to go over with you my thoughts and walk through kind of the pros and cons, why we switched, why we chose one over the other, and things like that. So the first one is America's Story from Master Books. And the second one is Mystery of History. So let me turn the camera around and we'll take a look at both of these. Okay, let's go over Mystery of History first. Just to let you know, this is typically not how it comes when you order it if you order it new. I purchased this used and the person before me had kind of chopped it up. It comes in just a bound book, softcover bound book, and they had chopped it up and just kind of put it into a binder. So this is Mystery of History. Let me turn to a lesson for you. So this is the Tower of Babel. This is lesson 8. The student, or you, depending on who's doing the work, depending on what age level. Oh, I forgot to tell you, this is the book 1. This goes through creation to resurrection, just to let you know. So that's book 1. There are 4 books in this series that take you from creation all the way through to almost current times. So let's look at this lesson. This is Tower of Babel. You or the student read through the material, and then at the end, it's just 1 page, so it's not super long. And then at the end, they break down the activities that you do based on the student's age. So you can use this curriculum. That's what I like about this, is you can use this curriculum with different age groups and teach them all at once. So you're not having to teach history 6 times through your day. You can just teach it once and have everybody just kind of break off and go do their own thing. So you have activities for the younger and middle students, and then just middle students, and then I am having trouble focusing, middle and older students here. And sometimes it breaks it down a little differently, just depending on, the activity. So your students will do that, and then the next day they'll go on to the next lesson. And again, you see the next activity. Sometimes it'll say for all students, make your memory flashcards, that sort of thing. So that's what I like about this. It breaks it down. It tells me if you have this age student, here's what they need to do. If you have this age student, and so forth. So really, really great as far as that's concerned. The thing that we weren't crazy about, my older son loves history, loves to read. So he actually did great with this curriculum. It's kind of cut and dry. You just read it and you do the assignments. Which was great for him. He understood it. His reading comprehension was great with this kind of stuff. And there's not many pictures. I mean, you get things just like this. So very just black and white, nothing fancy. I will say the 4th book is different. The 4th book is a hardcover. It has brighter pictures, but it can be difficult for the younger students, difficult to comprehend and understand, but for the older ones, it's great. Color pictures, it's fantastic. But the other 3 books are like this, and they're just sort of just cut and dry, which worked great for my son. That's why we used this originally, because it worked great for my oldest son. He just wants to read it, do the activities, and get it done. None of this kind of fluff stuff. So that is what we like and dislike about Mystery of History. Let me take you through America's Story, and we'll take a look at the pros and cons to that. All right, so here is America's Story, and this, this is kind of where we are right now. I will take you through. This is just 1 chapter right here. So first, this is chapter 17. So you can see already brightly colored pictures, some little review questions, that sort of thing. The lessons aren't too long. It's a little bit of reading, and then where's the narration break? Let's see. You'd stop here for 1 day, continue on the next day, but nice pictures to look at. So for my younger kids, this book is fantastic. It tells it like a story. Like I said, Mystery of History is just very cut and dry. It tells facts, and there's not much of it's not written as a story. It's just written as facts. But America's Story tells it kind of like a story. It has some story elements to it, but a lot of bright pictures. Again, simple lessons. And you'll also, Mystery of History comes in like 1 set book. So what you saw right there that's what you get. There's not a second workbook. But for America's Story, you get two books. You get the student textbook, and then you get the workbook, the teacher guide or the workbook. I have a video up that does a deeper walkthrough of America's Story, so you can take a look at that. That goes a little more in depth, but so it is separate, which can be nice. I don't seem to mind it. I don't care either way if it comes with it or there's a separate book. You don't have to purchase it separately, but it just comes separately. And with this, okay, so see, here's a lot of just great pictures and very detailed, and it's more fun, especially for the younger ones. The thing I don't like about this is it doesn't have tests. America's Story, now I'm not sure about the other history curriculums that Masterbooks offers, but for this one, America's Story, it does not have tests. All it has is there's a few review sheets and things like that. So if you're the type of person that tests your child for history, I know there's some people that don't, and that's okay. But if you do, America's Story does not have tests included. So I like to test my kids every, couple chapters or whatever, just to see that they're retaining it. And I have to create my own tests. So it's a little more work. I don't mind doing it. But you have to read the chapter thoroughly. You have to find the questions or the vocab or, all that kind of stuff, or piece it together from the workbook pages, which is fine. It doesn't come with it. Mystery of History has, the review pages. They have a test. They have like quarterly tests. I think they even have an end of year test. So I really, really like that about Mystery of History and wish they had it for America's Story, but they don't, but that's okay. So that's kind of what we like, what we don't like. We are using this curriculum currently for my younger kids, the America's Story, because again, they like the pictures, they like the way it talks about the information, whereas Mystery of History was just kind of too dry for them. My older son has gone back to public school this year, so we're not using Mystery of History. We've kind of switched over to America's Story for my younger ones. So that is that. And if you guys want to see more reviews, more comparisons, just let me know down in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. That really helps. So I hope you guys have a great day, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Happy homeschooling.